Hey guys, are you ready for fall? We're ready over here. We're going to be decorating today, transforming the house for fall, doing lots of cleaning, lots of messes, and just getting it done. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to transform my home into fall. Hey guys, welcome to Jamie's Journey. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I feel like these days nobody wants to watch YouTube. Everyone wants to be on Instagram or TikTok. So if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here and spending your part of your day with me. Here I was just having some fun with the girls as I was cleaning up the patio with a leaf blower. They were finding it lots of fun. But anyways, if you are brand new here, welcome to Jamie's Journey. I have 3 daughters. I'm married to my husband. It's been 16 years. We've been together for 23, 24, 25 years. We're high school sweethearts. We've been together since we were 15. So it's, I don't know. I think what you'll find here is nothing is perfect. I just try my best, and I'm just so grateful for anyone who is part of this community and anyone who wants to hang out with me when I post a video. So thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are truly amazing. So this was a Monday evening after Labor Day weekend. It felt like a Sunday. And I was cleaning up the outside because we had a family movie night outside. It's been chilly lately, at least chilly for late August, early September. Usually here it doesn't start really cooling off until, the mornings are chilly, but it doesn't start really chilling off mainly until October, but it's been cool. So the girls we had a movie night on, was it Sunday night? Outside. So we brought our projector outside and we had a movie night and we just left the mess. Like, it was a disaster, as you guys saw. And then we just grilled out on Monday and had a family dinner, and this was the aftermath. So I was getting cleaned up. Mike was getting the girls cleaned up, ready for school the next day, and we were just getting it done. So I feel like even though it's still a little bit warm, like I think it was in the 80s today, but this might be our first 80 day or only 80 day in the next 7 to 10 day forecast. So in the morning it's been mornings it's been in the 40s, so it's been chilly. School's back in session. Man, we've been back in session for like 3 or 4 weeks, almost a month, and we are back into the swing of things when it comes to sports. So Emery's playing soccer, Avery's playing softball and volleyball, so I just feel like we're back into it this fall. Football's on TV, which it was a wonderful win by Ohio State last weekend. I know I talked about this in my last video. We are big football fans. We're big sports fans in general, but especially when it comes to college football. Me personally, I like professional football, but I get more into college football, and we love the Ohio State Buckeyes, and we had a huge game last weekend, and we won against Texas, so it was a close win. We only won by 1 touchdown, but it was a good win, so we're happy about that. So it just feels like things are back in order. We're back to being busy, not like crazy busy, but we're back into the swing of things, but we're doing well. Hope you guys are as well. So here I was just doing all of my cleaning, and I was planning on the next day doing some fall decorating. And you guys, I've said this before. I've said this in like the past couple of videos. Like I don't know what it is this year. I'm just not in the fall mood. And I love fall. I love fall. It's my favorite season. I think I love hot weather. Like I'm probably someone who would thrive in like Florida. And I know some of you Floridians, is that what we say? Floridians were probably like, yeah, right, Jamie, it gets so hot. And I know, hot and humid, I know. But honestly, I swear to you, I would rather have 100 degrees and high humidity than 15 or 20 degrees and like whipping wind. Like sometimes here it just gets so cold and the wind is the worst. It's so brutal. Like you walk outside and it hurts your face. Not to mention, I know a lot of you guys can relate because I'm sure most of you guys experience cold weather. But it's like when it's warm, it is just like, no matter if it's like really hot, if you have to leave the house, let's just say for like a small errand or a short errand, you could just walk outside in flip-flops, shorts, and a tank top. Like, it's easy. When it's freezing cold, you have to bundle up. Or for, like, the kids, it's like every morning it's remembering gloves and hats and big winter coats. And sometimes if there's snow on the ground, they wear snow stuff to school, or they can't play outside on the playground. Like, it's just so much extra stuff. And it's like when you leave the house when it's the winter time, it's like you have to remember all of the cold winter gear. So while like I understand that like hot weather isn't great, it's easier. And I'm just like, I'm excited for fall, but I just haven't been in the spirit. So I think decorating did help me a bit, but we're going to get to that later. So here I was scrubbing our stovetop, obviously with some Dawn Power Wash. That's like my lazy and super quick way to clean it. I just spray it. Otherwise, I use a cream cleanser, typically the Jaws cream cleanser, and then my electronic scrubber. And then you're going to see me use a pumice stone. And I'm just going to say this because sometimes I'm just like rambling on about other stuff and I don't explain things. So I'm sorry if that is ever the case, but the pumice stone, you'll see me use it. It looks like a stone on a stick. It's hard and you have to keep it wet, so that's important. So you want to make sure you are running water when you're using it. Keep it wet, and it pretty much get like, you know how you have those burnt on marks on like your stovetop, or I know they're great for bathrooms if you have hard water stains. We don't have hard water in our home, so we don't need it for our toilets, but I've heard they are miracle workers for toilets as well. So you're going to see me use it on the grates of the stovetop. But anyways, yes, so fall's coming up. It did help to decorate, and it's like crazy because it's cooler. Like typically in years past, I've decorated around this time, and it's been so hot, like still really, really hot, and it doesn't feel like fall, and it's hard to get in the mood and get excited, but then I'm just still excited. And like, I'm like, this year it's like cool, and I'm still not feeling it, and I'm not really sure why. Like I'm still excited for fall, but I think I'm a little bit more sad to see summer end this year for some reason. So I don't know. Okay, so I've not changed this bug catcher in a while, so it's a Zevo. I will have it linked below, and it just attracts flies, bugs, fruit flies, all of that, which is weird. So I'll maybe talk about this next week, because Mike and I just we've had like an infestation of ants. It's been insane. Like we've never had an ant problem, which is weird, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, oh, that's a screen cleaner, little handy handheld screen cleaner. I'll have that linked below too. It comes with a cleaner inside, so you just spray it. Oh, here I'm going to make some pumpkin protein muffins for breakfast, which the girls loved. Loved. They love them. They're really good. So they're healthy pumpkin muffins. Chocolate chip. But anyways, Mike and I were just talking, so we've never had an ant problem ever, and we've had ants, and they're even like upstairs, which is crazy. Like you would expect those in your living room or kitchen, but not upstairs, so that was weird. And last year we had a ton of fruit flies, and we've had 0 fruit flies this year, like none at all. But we just bought some new so we bought some ant traps or whatever, and they were not working at all. And then I heard a recommendation for something else, and they seem to be working amazing. So next week I will let you guys know what it is and what's been helping in case you ever have an ant problem. And I will say we do have a company who comes out and sprays, because if you guys don't know, we live in our home was built almost 3 years ago, but we were the first house on the street. And we've had so many houses go up around us, and that's like pulling up dirt, pulling up the ground, and we've had just a lot of bugs. So we have a local company who comes out and sprays, and we've had no issues with any sort of bugs. So it's been kind of crazy that we've had the ant problem, but I think what we're using is working, and it's something that I think Mike got off of Amazon. So I will stay tuned. I will share that with you guys. Hopefully you can find it helpful.
Nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can
Okay, so this was the next day, and I was continuing on doing some more cleaning, and I was kind of taking my time because when Avery got home, she was going to help me decorate. So I'm gonna finish up cleaning here, and then I was going to clean and decorate in the kitchen, and then Avery was gonna help me in the living room, and she gets home so early, you guys. So it's kind of unfortunate, but her school day, so she goes to like an intermediate school. The twins, Addison and Emery, go to an elementary school. And we've had a bunch of levy cuts, or levies that did not pass. We've had a lot of school district cuts. Oh, this is like a new hand rake that I got. The old one that I had that looks like this started to snag the carpet. I noticed in our last house, it did not snag the carpet, but it was like snagging the carpet. So I saw this one. It has more of like a rubber sided. So what it does is it kind of fluffs the carpet, and then it like pulls up any lint, hair, crumbs. So then you can go and vacuum, and it just vacuums up whatever the debris, whatever you got from the carpet. So love this little hand tool. I will have it linked below. But what was I saying? Oh, Avery was going to help me when she got home, because she gets home at 2:15, you guys. 2:15. That's so crazy because they shortened the day, her school day. The twins don't get home until 3:55, almost 4 o'clock. That's now granted, Avery gets home like 5 minutes after her school, and the girls do ride the bus, so they're on the bus for maybe like 15 or 20 minutes, but it's insane. They get home so much later than her, but we were going to use that time to spend together and decorate, so that'll be here soon.
Something's in the air, I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I wanna be up, so high. 'Cause I've been down. I've been down, so down, and I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
So in the spirit of getting ready for fall, I made my simmer pot, my fall simmer pot, which I will have typed out in the description of what I put in here. It's just a few things. Kind of put that nice fall scent in the air. I like to do this during fall and Christmas time. Then I was pulling out all of my decor. So I'm going to say this, and I'm sorry, like I know part of when you share content on social media, it's like other people see it, and if they like how you decorated, then maybe they want to recreate it or buy it. I am the type of person that once I get something the way I love it, I don't want to change it. I don't change it for a while because decorating is not my favorite. And once I get my house the way I like it, like I just keep it that way. Like I don't get the itch to change. I don't get the itch to switch things up very often at all. So what I typically do is, so like for fall, it's like I'll decorate, and there are some years I pull stuff out and I decorate, and then I look at a space and I'm like, I like that last year, but it just doesn't look good to the eye. And I think I struggle with decorating. And so for me, sometimes it takes a year or two for me to get it right. And sometimes I get it right on the first try. And that's awesome when I get it right on the first try, but most of the time I don't. And so this will be our third fall in this house. So I'm like still trying to get it right. But I will say that if you see anything here, I'm going to have everything linked that is possible to still get linked in the description. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to have or put up that is no longer available because it's from years past and it's just not available anymore. But most of my stuff, like I said, is when I get it the way I like it, I just keep that. So just want to throw that out there. If there's anything that you can still buy, it will be linked, but a lot of the stuff is used from the past 2 years.
Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now they're looking up. I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. And we're new people. Let's be new people. There's so much. Don't let me down.
So here I was just cleaning our toaster with the Dawn heavy duty degreaser, which I get from Lowe's. That's the only place I've been able to find it. I'm sure you can get it at Home Depot as well, but it does such a good job of getting any buildup or gunk off of anything in your home. And our toaster gets used every single day. So Avery has been on a huge, well, I'm always on an avocado toast kick, but Avery has been on a huge avocado toast kick. And so I love my Kodiak cake protein waffles. I eat almost daily. So we've been using our toaster a ton, so it gets pretty dirty. So I was just wiping it down as I was like, it's like one of those things, like you notice it and it's like dirty or it needs to be wiped down, but you just move on to something else. But while I was decorating, I just wanted to tackle it today. So I was finishing up here, and then actually what I did was I took a break and I worked out. I had like a little bit, about an hour. Oh, you can see Avery sitting there. She had just gotten home from school. So between me decorating in the kitchen, I took a little break myself, which typically I don't do that. But I took a little break and did a workout, and then Avery was home. And so I was here dusting, and then she was excited to help mommy decorate. So I have my little decorating partner here with me today. The twins don't get home from school for like another half an hour, 45 minutes. So we're gonna decorate before the crazies get home, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna help mama?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I wanna see what you can do, because I think you can make it look really pretty. You're good at decorating. So, okay, let's do this.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just as
So this was absolutely the highlight of my week, because in years past, when the kids have helped decorate, sometimes it can get chaotic. Like Christmas is one thing, because we always decorate Christmas as a full family of 5. But like sometimes with decorating, it's not that I don't want the kids to help, but it just can get chaotic, especially with all 3 kids. And so with Avery, it was nice. She got home from school. We had about an hour and a half before the twins got home, and she was excited, and it was calm. We had music playing, and it was just, it's fun. And I explained this last week's video, but she'll be 11 in April. So she's 10 and a half, and she's just getting older and acting older, acting more mature. And it's just, you enjoy, like, I've always enjoyed being around my kids, but I've said this before here that I just feel like I'm a better mom to older kids, and I love watching them get older. I love watching them mature, and I just enjoy being around them when you can have normal conversations and get to know who they are. And I think I can see her becoming who she truly is, and as a mom, I love seeing her grow. I love it. It's my favorite. So this was the highlight of my week.
Still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. I'd rather be than with you.
All right, so I'm gonna get dinner going. I came across this recipe. There's actually this creator on TikTok. I feel like her name's Michaela. I don't know. If you guys are on TikTok, if you're not on TikTok, sometimes I will share TikTok videos and then I'll get messages and people are like, I'm not on TikTok. So that's why I always try to, if I get a recipe from there, I usually will type it out for you guys because I know not everyone's on TikTok. But I also want to give credit to the person who created the recipe because I'm not creating these recipes. But anyways, I really like this creator. She does like healthier versions of food that we all want to have. Like she pretty much takes like a normal meal and then just makes it healthier. Sometimes I hate using the word healthy because that's such like I mean, what's healthy to one person may not be healthy to the other person. Some people think like low carb is healthy. Other people will say like it's not healthy. So anyways, I think what she does a good job of is having like filling food. It's not diet food. It's like good food, filling food that will keep you full and like full, but just a little bit of a healthier spin on things. Like if you can make it healthier, she's made it healthy. And you might have to sacrifice a little bit of taste. Like instead of maybe like using like sour cream, you can use like Greek yogurt or things like that, or cottage cheese. But anyways, she has a cookbook. So her recipes, I think, are pretty good. Every time I've tried anything from her, they're really good. So anyways, long-winded way, love her content. I will have her linked in the description, her TikTok. But I've never tried this. I was looking for like some fall. It's like cool here. It's cold. I mean, not cold. I mean, definitely not cold for Ohio, but cooler than what it typically is in the beginning of September. So I'm like, we're decorating for fall. Let's have like a hearty meal. I made some nachos on Saturday for the Ohio State game, and we had some leftover beans and corn because not everyone eats those in our house. So I'm gonna use that up. I thought it would be perfect. Like I went online, I was like, okay, what easy recipes can I make with the beans and the corn? And I had some like diced tomatoes in my pantry. And so I'm like, all right, came across this. I'm like, let's do it. So it's just like a very basic soup. We're gonna give it a try and we'll see how everyone likes it. So this probably isn't the most flavorful chicken tortilla soup recipe, but what I love about her, and I don't even think I said this when I was talking to you guys, but not only do they have like more of a healthier spin, like she used, which I didn't show, but she used plain Greek yogurt in place of sour cream, like if you wanted more creaminess to your soup, so like things like that. But all of her recipes are easy. And if you guys know me, or if you're new here, I hate to cook. Like I literally like hate it with a passion. Like I hate it so much. That is the number one thing that if I could just take off my plate. And it's like we use meal kits. Like we use HelloFresh and Hungry Root. Like we use those meal kits. It's not just about someone dropping off the ingredients and telling you, it's not even the meal planning. I don't mind the planning. I just hate to cook. I hate it. And I'll tell you why. It's because I don't like to eat that much. Okay, so I like to eat, but you guys, am Okay, this is baking soda that I'm putting on my mattress. I'm going to let it sit all day and then I'll vacuum it up later. It helps clean and deodorize the mattress. But what I mean is I have a very bland palate, and like if I have something that I love to eat, like pizza is my favorite food. I love pizza. I love a burger. If I'm going to eat a burger or a pizza, like I love it. Like I get so excited for it. But like in general, I'm like almost the opposite of a foodie. Like I could probably eat a peanut butter sandwich most days and just be satisfied enough. Like I'm very basic when it comes to food. And so I think when you're basic when it comes to food, it's easy to not want to put in the work. It's like with anything. Like if you love to eat and you love the flavor of food, the effort that you put into cooking is going to be worth it. For me, it's not worth it. Like there's almost never a time where I'm like, this meal was so worth it. Almost never. I know that sounds crazy because I can literally boil chicken and add a little bit of seasoning and I'm okay with that because I have a very bland palate, so I hate to cook. And so her recipes are nice because they're super simple. So if you're a big foodie, you may not like her recipes because they're pretty, I mean, they're still really good, I think, but I'm just saying is like, it's not like gourmet food, but it works for us because they're easy and we like it.
I'm just trying to get by. I don't know how you do it. Trying to keep you off my mind. I can't hold to it. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can see the end.
So I'm sure you saw in last week's video, I've been on this like kick of like when I open a cabinet and it's a mess, I'm like, ugh, you know how it just like drives you crazy and like annoys you and then you just shut it because you're doing something else and you move on to something else. I'm in one of those moods where I'm like, no, we're tackling this now. So last week I decluttered and got rid of like three cabinets full of stuff, and then I opened up our silverware drawer and there's so many crumbs. And I've said this before, but like why? I mean, I know it comes from the counter, but there were so many crumbs and it's like gross because it's like you're grabbing a spoon and then there's crumbs in there. So I'm sorry if you guys don't have crumbs in your silverware drawer and it's just us. I don't know why we do, but oh, this was a soup that we all ended up eating, and I wanted to say is the girls liked it. They don't love beans. They did kind of complain about that, but I made them eat it. So we kind of like keep the role of, again, Mike's a very picky eater. I'm a pretty picky eater. At least like I'm not picky in the type of food. It's more of like the flavor. I just had this like, I don't like ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, barbecue sauce, ranch dressing. Like when I tell you I have a bland palate, I have a very bland palate. Like I can use minimal seasoning. I don't like pepper, very little salt in my diet. Just how I've always been. I know what it feels like to be forced to eat something that you absolutely hate, but I also understand that they're young and that they need to be exposed to different foods. And I know the more we're exposed to it, the more potential we'll like it. So what I do is like, I kind of have a grasp on the kids. I know what they truly like and what they don't like. And luckily my kids are pretty good. Like for the most part, they may complain and say they don't like it, but they'll still eat it because they know that's the expectation. I can tell if it's something that they truly, truly hate. So they didn't love the beans, but they still ate it. I added some extra cheese to make it a little bit better. And they dipped some tortilla chips in it. And you know what? They ate it. So when I'm done here cleaning up the locker area, which gets pretty dusty, pretty dirty from all of the coming in, we use a side door here on this. It's like the side door from our driveway. We use this more than our garage door because I park in the garage, but Mike parks on the side of the house, and we typically use his truck for like our family car, like when we're all going out as a family. Anyways, the kids come, we leave for the bus out that way, they come in that way, so it just gets dirty. But here I'm using the shop vac to vacuum up the baking soda. And I'll say this because I know some of you guys are like, yep, we know, but you can ruin a vacuum by vacuuming up baking soda. I know a lot of you guys have used a regular vacuum to vacuum up baking soda and you say it's fine, and I've done it too. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but what typically happens when I do it is the baking soda clogs up the filter, so it'll vacuum for like a minute or two and then it stops, and then I have to go empty out the filter and clean the filter and then do it again, and I have to keep doing that over and over and over. And my concern is always like with vacuums, they're expensive, and so like I'm like, if I keep doing this over time, will it ruin my vacuum? I don't know if it will or not. Vacuums are expensive. I don't want to ruin my vacuum, so I just use a shop vac, which we keep in our garage for cars, that whole thing. So just throwing that out there. I will have the shop vac linked below. Use a vacuum if you want to. I'm just saying, like, proceed with your own caution. I don't think I said this earlier, but there is one area in the kitchen that, like I said, is for the most part, when I get things right, I love it. And with decorating, and I would say that I did switch up. Well, I had to get new decor for the living room because last year we didn't have those two black tables that are up. So I did want to get some touches of fall for that space. So that was something new that I had to do this year, but we're set. And then the coffee table, because last year, so the living room, I've really never focused on decorating until when did we do that? Sometime within the past year. It was sometime after January. I think it was in the spring maybe, or early summer. So I did have some touches of fall that I wanted to add, but that countertop right there over by the kitchen table, I just didn't like what I had put together before. So I am going to be adding a few extra pieces to that maybe next week. I want to do some fall decluttering, so there may be some other things that I'll be still decorating with, but I'm just happy because I feel like for the most part, everything just feels right. It feels good. I like when I look at my house, I look at all the decorations, I'm like, I like it. I like how it looks. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. And it just makes me feel good because decorating for me just adds stress. And so once I get it the way that I like it, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good every year. So anyways, I might be doing some more decorating next week and some more fall decluttering, but yeah, we'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna mop and finish up here this night.
Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever.
So that's gonna be it for this week's video. So you get to hang out with us for a little bit in the morning. We're getting ready for school, huh?
Yeah.
Big first graders?
Yeah.
Yep. You get my morning face. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with me this week. We are ready for fall. You ready for fall?
Yeah, we decorate. Well, Avery and Mom decorated what
Yeah.
we do at school.
We're ready for fall, huh?
Yep.
But stay. Oh, there's one of our alerts. So we got to get ready. We got to get going. We got to walk to the bus stop. Thank you guys so much for being here. There will be more fall. I got to do front porch. I want to add a few other things here in the kitchen. So there will be more fall decorating, more fall videos coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoy these. I want to do some fall decluttering. So I think that's what's coming up here soon. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys next time. Bye.